Everyone was appealing. Nobody bothered to back up. So it's 4 overthrows. So we'll have to wait and see the decision. Oh well. Seem like all settled. Clark is on strike. Ruel Mia, the bowler.
Nicely punched on the back foot. Straight to the fielder. Ruel Mia is someone who loves to swing the ball both ways. A very improved cricketer in the recent times. Young cricketer from Sri Mongol. Was part of the Bangladesh under-19 squad during that championship campaign back in 2020. Puller this time. Nicely timed. Fielder at mid-off does well. But Clark will get off the mark.
Seemed to have done something to his fingers. Probably the ball hit the end of his fingers, which can be painful. Oh, that finger went into the ground.
You're on the base.
Goes for the pull. Not the best of timing. Will it reach the fence? No. Got more height than the distance. Nafe came a bit big on him as well. Prior to today's game, Sir Curtly, the average first innings total in Dhaka in this leg has been 125, and we have seen 220 been scored by Khulna Tigers. So what do you make of the surface? Try to go for that one. Lucky that he got some bat on it.
Premeditated. I reckon he moved a little bit too early. Look early. So he couldn't change and do anything. Down on one knee. I think it's a good surface. Too short, too much on leg side, and was swatted away quite easily by Nafe all the way for 6. He's not a happy man.
A 6 to end the over, 14 coming from it. Chittagong 17 for 1.
টিউশন করি আমার একমাত্র উপার্জন ছিল, আমি ওই টাকাটা বিকাশে জমা দিই আর কি। দায়িত্ব ছিল আমার ছোট ভাইকে যদি একটা বিদেশ পাঠাইতে পারি, এটা যখন ম্যাচিউর হয়ে যাবে তখন এটা ক্যাশ আউট চার্জ লাগবে না।
বিকাশ অ্যাপে ডিপিএস টাকা জমায় সারা দেশ।
আমার পড়ার টেবিলে মন বসে না।
ডালমুট খান।
আমার চায়ের সাথে টা খেতে ভাল লাগে না।
ডালমুট খান।
যে কোনো মুডে এক মুড ডালমুট।
ওয়াও, সুগন্ধ তো ভালো। নতুন সাবান।
হ্যাঁ, নতুন লাইফ বয় এখন আরো ভালো সুগন্ধ আর দেয় জীবাণু থেকে সুরক্ষা।
Today, 4 of them to be precise. Well, Chittagong Kings making just one change. Khwaja Nafe comes in and he's still in the crease. The last ball of the previous over, that was struck nicely by Nafe. Yes, it was shading down the leg side. Good start again by Tanzim Saqib. Right on the money, eyeing that block hole. Really want to ask you something, Sir Curtly. With the new ball, the seamers, are they being greedy to hit the length, or someone like Tanzim Saqib still willing to bowl those Yorkers?
Sometimes it depends on how the bowler is feeling. If he's confident enough that he can nail some Yorkers early, then go for it. If you start to second guess yourself, then more often than not, you'll mess up. But for me, I would love to see the fast bowlers using the surface a little bit more with that new ball, hitting those good areas, see what kind of assistance you can get off the surface, and then make adjustments as you go along.
Straight to the fielder, does well, but struck firmly. Graham Clark disappears early today, and it's Tanzim Saqib. Picked up his second wicket. It's a big one.
Notice the length, on a good length, and Graham Clark managed to hit it to extra cover, head high, and that's a big wicket for the strikers. He's in good form, but he's gone for one. Chittagong Kings, 17 for 2.
নতুন আর উন্নত গ্লো এন্ড লাভলি। এত গ্লো প্রমোশন হয়েছে পুরো 40%। আরে আমার না, গ্লো এন্ড লাভলি শুধু ক্রিম না, সিরাম ক্রিম দ্যাট 40% বেশি উজ্জ্বলতা। এর মাল্টিভিটামিন সিরাম ত্বকের 3 স্তর গভীরে যায়, দাগ ও মলিনতা দূর করে আর দেয় 40% বেশি উজ্জ্বলতা, মানে এইচডি গ্লো। বিশ্বের 1 নম্বর গ্লো ক্রিম, গ্লো এন্ড লাভলি।
এখন 400 মিলি মামা লেমন লিকুইড ডিশওয়াশের সাথে 250 মিলি রিফিল প্যাক ফ্রি। মামা লেমন লিকুইড ডিশওয়াশ, শুনতে চকাচক, দেখতে ঝকঝক।
নতুন ভিম লিকুইড মাছ মাংসের কঠিন তেল চর্বি পরিষ্কার করে এক ধোয়াতেই।
খেলে মুখে লাগাবে, তোকে আর দিব না।
একা একা খাচ্ছো, শেয়ার করবে না?
সবকিছুতে শেয়ার হয়, সসের বসে হয় না। ব্রামসন সসের বস।
Powerfully, Stephen Taylor. Nice. Aaron Jones, beg your pardon. Reverse cup. And the dejection at the face of Graham Clark. So does the dugout.
When you win a toss and decide to bowl first, that is one of the things you expect your bowler to do. Get early wickets. Don't always happen, but once it does, it's always a good feeling, brings confidence.
A crucial game for not just these two teams in the middle, Sir Kirtley. Rangpur Riders will have a close eye in this game as well. If Chittagong Kings loses this game, Rangpur Riders will confirm their top 2 spot. And also Durbar Rajshahi will have a close eye in this game as well. So a lot to play for, not just for these two teams. The other teams are also watching. For Sylhet strikers, it's a matter of pride. So when you have nothing to lose, you give your best. Edge and dropped. Tried to slice that one. Wicket keeper got a bit of glove on it, Ronnie Talukdar, but it was travelling.
That one took off. Shot peeled off the top edge of Nafea's bat. And the keeper just got his glove to it, but couldn't hold on. That one certainly flew off the edge and into the boundary for 4. And straight away, the short third man has gone back to the boundary.
Shot wide, slashed that away. And that extra pace of Tanzim Saqib took that go past the boundary line for the maximum. 11 coming from it. Chittagong, 28 for 2.
আই আপনার প্রবলেম কি? এত পালায় বানান কেন? দেখান কি ম্যাজিক জানেন, এখনই দেখান।
আরেকদিন করে আর কত? মুখের দুর্গন্ধ দূর করতে আজই নিন ম্যাজিক হার্বাল টুথপেস্ট। এর শক্তিশালী 14টি হার্বাল উপাদান দূর করে দুর্গন্ধ সৃষ্টিকারী দাঁতের সমস্যা কোনো কৃত্রিম রং ফ্লেভার ছাড়াই। ইয়েস, চলেন আজকে একটা ম্যাজিক দেখাই। ম্যাজিক হার্বাল টুথপেস্ট, দেখাও তোমার ম্যাজিক।
28 for 2 after 3. They lost 2 wickets, Chittagong Kings. At the last ball of the previous over, Nafe just held that away for a sixer after hitting that boundary of the previous ball. Yes, it was short, it was wide.
Got the treatment it deserved. On these kind of surfaces, any surface for that matter, and you bowl short and wide, more often than not, you'll be punished. 67 meters. Can't afford to give the batters the whoop to swing their arms. Truman Khan into the attack.
Hurt something, really hurt something. Fielders and wicket-keeper are animated. I really feel he got that pad on that rather the bat.
You can see the umpire telling them to cool it, cool it. Are they going to take it? They're discussing in the nick of time with a second left on the clock.
Better director, we have a player review for caught behind. Original decision is not out. I have checked both feet landing. It's a fair delivery. Move on to front on, please. It appears to be missing bat. Confirmation, Altrace. Please, bat involved or not. Waiting for Altrace.
Here it is.
When ball passes the bat, the pad hit. Now I am going not out. I am going LBW decision. Original decision is not out. Ball tracking, please.
Here it is.
Waiting for ball tracking. Original decision not out. Pitching outside top. Impact outside. Go back to on field. Ghazi, you stay with your original decision. You're on skin single now,
Yes,
please.
we did heard some noise, but it was from the thigh pad. Review lost by Sylhet strikers. Thought of guiding that one at the last moment. The idea was right. Third was inside the circle. Even a faintest of that edge could have taken that to the boundary. Even it could have gone to the wicket keeper as well.
Don't think that was the wisest stroke to attempt. Would have easily nicked it to the keeper. That's better. Play with a straight bat. Just push it into the outfield.
Just going back to Sylhet strikers, their head coach did mention the fact that they had quite a few injury concerns. Among one of the big reasons for their downfall in this edition, but I really feel they chop and change a lot of when it comes to the wicket keepers. At least 4 of them kept wickets for Sylhet strikers in this season. Picked that away nicely. Wow, what a shot. That was not a bad delivery at all, but Nafe made it look so easy.
He has made his intentions clear from the onset. Nafe, he was going to go on the attack. It wasn't such a bad delivery. And a bit of a flick. Over fine leg for 6. He can't believe it, Schumann. "65 meters. This format is something else. You could bowl good deliveries until you get smacked away. You can never tell. You're never too sure as a bowler.
Better, much better. Good length, good line from Shuman Khan. Good comeback from him after being hit by the 6 the previous ball. Yeah, just going back to that wicket keeping thing, Sir Kirtley. Zakir Ali kept wickets. Zakir Hassan kept wickets. We're seeing George Muncy kept wickets, and today Ronnie Talukdar.
You see, the thing about it is, when you are a struggling team, you tend to chop and change a lot to try and get the right balance. And nothing so far has worked for the strikers. Good work in the outfield. Nothing worked for them this edition of BPL. 4 overs gone, 37 for 2.
পরীক্ষার হলে আমার ব্রেইন আর এটা না এটা পুরো পাথর হয়ে গেছে, কি যে করি।
ওকে দাও রুচি ঝালমুড়ি ওয়াসাবি পাঞ্চ। রুচি ঝালমুড়ি খাও, মাথার জ্যাম ছাড়াও।
আমার ওয়াইফ বলছিল যে টাকাটা জমানোর জন্য আমার ছেলের জন্য। বিকাশে করার কারণ ছিল ক্যাশ আউটে কোনো চার্জ নাই, বাড়তি কোনো কাগজেরও কোনো ঝামেলা নাই।
বিকাশ অ্যাপে ডিপিএস, টাকা জমায় সারা দেশ।
স্প্রাইট বড় বোতলের সাথে স্প্রাইট মিন্ট ফ্রি। রিফ্রেশিং টেস্টে জাস্ট কুল থাকো।
Disappointing one this season, however, will surely look to come back hard in the next season. While Chittagong Kings are struggling a bit at the moment, 37 for 2 after 4. However, after losing those 2 early wickets, they bounce back well. Naidul Islam, the off spinner, comes into the attack. Oh, it's travelling. It's high in the air. Fielder from mid-off drops it. Would you believe it? Skipper Ariful Haq drops a sitter. Yes, it was not easy, but he got under that one, but in the end spills it.
Naidul can't believe it. Well flighted delivery. Hit towards the toe end of the bat of Mithun. He got there quite comfortably. Into the hands and then out. Will this miss cause them? A quick single taken. He's home.
One, but in the end
Can you
spills
believe it? Naidul can't believe
You need
it.
to hold on to those catches
Well
if
flighted
you want to
delivery.
win match.
Hit towards the toe
Skipper
end of
Ariful
the
Haq,
bat
known to be a very good
of
fielder,
Mithun.
does well,
He
cover
got
a
there
lot of
quite
ground from
comfortably.
mid-off.
Into the
However, it's
hands
never
and
easy
then
back
out.
paddling circuitly, especially
Will this miss
the
cause them?
night matches.
A quick single taken. He's
He's
home.
had a terrible time as a captain, but in the end
Can you
spills
believe it?
demoralizing for him as well, and now dropping a catch. Make some room. That sounded good. Good enough to reach the fence for the maximum. Nafe is on a roll. 34 of just 13 deliveries.
That 6 makes it 616 for this edition. That was a good blow. Flighted delivery, gave himself a little bit of room. Gave himself a little bit of room and hit it well. He's looking dangerous. Nafe.
2 is the call from Nafe. Ran the first one hard, looking for the second. No, we'll have to settle for 1. The average power play score for Chittagong Kings this season has been 47. Their highest power play score was 72 for 1 against Durbar Rajshahi. And we are into the 5th over, last ball. They're 47 for 2. Not a bad start though, despite losing those 2 wickets. Smacked that really well. Fielder at long on had no chance whatsoever. A big over for Chittagong, 14 coming from it. They are 51 for 2 after 5.
এই প্রথমবার ভিটামিন সি আর গ্লিসারিনের সাথে নতুন লাক্স, যা ত্বককে করে কোমল আর দেয় ব্রাইট গ্লো।
লাক্স সুপারস্টার বিদ্যা সিনহা মিম।
থ্যাংক ইউ লাক্স, কিন্তু এই পুরস্কার শুধু আমার না, এটা সেই সকল সুন্দরীদের জন্য যাদের আলোয় আলোকিত সারা বিশ্ব। নতুন লাক্স দেয় ব্রাইট গ্লো।
1 for 2. It's a pretty decent start, even though they've lost a couple of wickets. They've scored 51 inside 5 overs. And that's the last ball. It was Mohammad Mithun. Picked the gap quite nicely. Pretty impressive start for Nafe here on strike. He looks a decent player. He's striking at 233. He scored at 36 of just 16 deliveries. And with that kind of a start, Chittagong Kings will be hoping he can go really big from here. Good evening, Danny Morrison.
Hello, Atar Ali Khan. Yes, Khawaja Nafi. Good to see him with an opportunity. Bats and bowls. Bowls a bit of right arm off breaks to go with his right arm batting and bashing. Oh, hello, Mitters. A miss hit from Mitun. Captain gets away with it. Just wonder. I think both sides were happy to try and bowl. Talk about a little bit of dew factor and chasing second. Night game later, so local time just coming on 7 p.m. Yeah, but the toss went the way of Araful Haq, who had no hesitation in wanting to bowl first.
Looking for that Yorker. Another single added. That's a good partnership also. 37 of just 18. Sylhet has moved to 37. That single. Mohammad Mittun needs to play a good part with the bat here for his team. Such an important match for them. They have to win. I know they have another match. This is against Fortune Borishal. They can pick up 2 points here. There you go. Into the block hole. Yeah, if they win tonight, they'll have an opportunity because they have to win both to qualify. So it's just a win will give them an opportunity. Shuman Khan. Oh, that's one hit very, very hard. Ouch.
We're going to have maybe the physio out. Oh yeah, smarting somewhat. Luckily in the left hand, not his bowling hand, for Suman. Still a delivery to go in the power play here, but wow, need a bit of cold spray here. But skipper, looking Yorker, slower one and just absolutely mooses this. Little time to react there for Suman. Smash back by the skipper, Chittagong Kings. He comes back quick in slow motion. Look at that. Wee. Yeah, those are thumb breakers if you're really unlucky. I think he got it more in the fat part of the palm there. He seems okay. Good stuff. All right when the pain goes.
Will pick up a single. A pretty decent over. Just 5 in that over. For 6. Chittagong Kings 56 for 2. I think they've decided to take the strategic timeout. Yes, they have.
চাচা শীতে হাত ও ঠোঁট একদম ফেটে গেছে, একটা তেল দেন না।
একটু দাঁড়াও।
আর ফাটা গোড়ালির জন্য গ্লিসারিন।
আচ্ছা।
ঠোঁট, পা আর স্কিন, ব্যাস ভ্যাসলিন। এটা 4-in-1। এতে আছে 100% পিওর জেলি, যা স্কিনকে ময়শ্চারাইজ করে, ফাটা ত্বককে করে কোমল। ঠোঁট, পা, স্কিন, ব্যাস ভ্যাসলিন।
এবারের বাংলাদেশ প্রিমিয়ার লিগের জমজমাট আসরের এক্সাইটিং সব ম্যাচ আকাশ গো অ্যাপে লাইভ দেখুন 30 ডিসেম্বর থেকে 7 ফেব্রুয়ারি পর্যন্ত। আকাশ গো অ্যাপে প্রিমিয়াম স্ট্রিমিং হবে আপনার মোবাইল ফোনে, যখন যেখানে খুশি। তাই আজই ডাউনলোড করুন।
উকি ঝুঁকি মারার অভ্যাসটা বদলান, 1 নম্বরে আসেন।
লিমিটলেস ভিডিও প্যাকে ভিডিও দেখার 1 নম্বর এক্সপেরিয়েন্স।
রুই মাছ ভাজা, কিন্তু এই তেল চর্বি একবার ধুলে পরিষ্কার হবে না, তাহলে একবার আমি ধুয়ে দিচ্ছি আর একবার তুমি।
ডান। নতুন ভিম লিকুইডে আছে 100 লেবুর শক্তি, যা মাছ মাংসের কঠিন তেল চর্বি পরিষ্কার করে এক ধোয়াতেই।
এবার তুমি।
আরে তেল চিটচিটে ভাব গায়েব।
বারান্দায় আমার একা বসে থাকতে ভালো লাগে না।
ডালমুট খান। আমার চায়ের সাথে চা খেতে ভাল লাগে না।
ডালমুট খান।
যে কোনো মুডে 1 মুঠ ডালমুট।
নতুন ক্লোজ আপ তোমাকে দেয় 6 গুণ বেশি ফ্রেশনেস। এখন ট্রিপল ফ্রেশ ফর্মুলার সাথে মুখের কোনায় কোনায় পরিষ্কার করে, জীবাণু থেকে সুরক্ষা দেয়, 12 ঘন্টা পর্যন্ত সতেজ নিঃশ্বাস।
টিউশন করি আমার একমাত্র উপার্জন ছিল, আমি ওই টাকাটা বিকাশে জমা দিই আর কি। দায়িত্ব ছিল আমার ছোট ভাইকে যদি একটা বিদেশে পাঠাইতে পারি, এটা যখন ম্যাচিউর হয়ে যাবে তখন এটা ক্যাশ আউট চার্জ লাগবে না।
বিকাশ অ্যাপে ডিপিএস, টাকা জমায় সারা দেশ।
প্রাণ আপের রিফ্রেশিং স্বাদে প্রাণে প্রাণ মিলাও।
পেপসুডেন্ট চার্মি চেক 12 ঘন্টা জীবাণুদের সাথে লড়াই করে দিবে ক্যাবিন থেকে সর্বাধিক সুরক্ষা।
সব সময় চকলেট চকলেট চকলেট। মা, ডিসুন ডিসুন তো পেপসুডেন্ট করবে, তাই না?
উকি ঝুঁকি মারার অভ্যাসটা বদলান, 1 নম্বরে আসেন।
লিমিটলেস ভিডিও প্যাকে ভিডিও দেখার 1 নম্বর এক্সপেরিয়েন্স।
স্বাস্থ্যকর অল টাইম ফ্যামিলি কেক, সব সময় অল টাইম হেলদি লাইফ।
Too quick. Have a look at this length.
Saying about these pitches here, they've got a bit of bounce about them, and into the surface, very difficult to score. All the batter sometimes advances in the pitch, but beautiful piece of bowling. Set up nicely with some consistency. Comes in, lovely stuff. It builds confidence for a bowler. Yes, we've had the end of that power play, just confirmation there. And Nuffy, who's going to be on strike, he's a Quetta man. Got a birthday next month. February, he's going to be 23 years young. This young Kawaja Nuffy. See if he can kick on after the timeout. They'd like to see some fireworks here. The fans. Nuffy, 38 from 18. 4 sixes, so he doesn't muck around. And hi, Mum. Good to see you.
Yeah, he looks good. He looks so organized also, Khawaja Nafi. And the partnership gets them going. 40 of 22. It's a good partnership. We've already seen how many runs the Khulna Tigers scored when they batted first on the same surface. Swept away. It's gone fine for a boundary. Lovely touch from the skipper.
And Hadul is just disappearing too much, really. A little drag down. He's tried a little arm ball that's going to try and swing. But got the line horribly wrong there, with it being a quicker one. Easy for Mohammed Mitten to play one of his favourite strokes. Short as well. Good protection. Jakar Ali. Hairdo. Oof. Here he is, Mr. Hairdo. Had the gloves on the other night, didn't he? Jakar Ali. Eddie everywhere. He's out on the boundary, patrolling there. Screaming around the fence. Good stuff.
He hasn't really fired up with the bat, even though he's gone across to score more than 200 runs. 224 at 135, the strike rate. And I was just wondering if he will be asked to bat a little bit up the order, because they really don't have anything to lose here, Sylhet strikers. That part of the bat, he was eyeing to hit it over the top on the offside.
Well, that is part of the frustration, I think, here for Chittagong Kings. It really is must-win for them. They want to be in contention to get into those playoffs. And so you look at that, Sylhet are done and dusted. They can only be spoilers, Sylhet.
রুই মাছ ভাজা, কিন্তু এই তেল চর্বি একবার ধুলে পরিষ্কার হবে না, তাহলে একবার আমি ধুয়ে দিচ্ছি আর একবার তুমি।
ডান। নতুন ভিম লিকুইডে আছে 100 লেবুর শক্তি, যা মাছ মাংসের কঠিন তেল চর্বি পরিষ্কার করে এক ধোয়াতেই।
এবার তুমি।
আরে তেল চিটচিটে ভাব গায়েব।
আমার ওয়াইফ বলছিল যে টাকাটা জমানোর জন্য আমার ছেলের জন্য। বিকাশে করার কারণ ছিল ক্যাশ আউটে কোনো চার্জ নাই, বাড়তি কোনো কাগজেরও কোনো ঝামেলা নাই।
বিকাশ অ্যাপে ডিপিএস, টাকা জমায় সারা দেশ।
$64 for 2 after 7. Yeah, just a confirmation here for the Kings. They need to win here against Sylhet tonight. Yeah, Paul? they win that, they do get into the top 4 to make the playoffs. They beat Barishal on Saturday, the 1st of Feb, then they can finish in the top 2. So there really is a lot for the Kings to play for tonight and on Saturday night. That's why this is so important for this top order now that find themselves 2 down for 65. Captain's out there. He'll know more than most. Touch with coaching staff and talking to the team. Shinwari, international, is into the attack. So big moment, these middle overs for Chittagong. And there you go. Served up with a lovely buffet bowling this one. He said, oh, I didn't get that. Captain, I'm sorry. I should have hit it further.
That is his 5th 6 of the innings, which brings up the 50 partnership. Every time he's going to put that away. There's a low full toss, loose nut, poor delivery. Too easy for him to send him into the stands. Not back boundaries also. Danny, easy. Could not bowl like that. Then he picks up a single and goes to the other end. Played some powerful shots. Partnership now worth 55 of just 30 deliveries. And this is looking good. This is looking very good for Chittagong. It's again a short one. And would you believe it? It's gone a little bit further. 6 more from the skipper this time.
Yeah, Atta, sometimes those low full tosses, your eyes light up too much and you want to belt it too hard. But once it's a long hop and goes into the surface, you've got time. So Shinwari just trying to find his rhythm here and length. Called a dirty full toss, and now an ugly long hop that's got the distance and treatment and all of it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, not surprised it's over 80 metres.
Got a bit of a start here, 24 of 16. Partnership very good. Already a big over, 14 already in this over. Not an easy one. Not an easy one. Not happy the bowler. Oh, look at that. Very sloppy overthrows there. So 2 more added to this over. 16 in that over. After 8, it's 80 for 2.
তোর ড্রেসটা এত উজ্জ্বল কিভাবে? রিন দিয়ে, যা দেয় মাত্র অর্ধেক পাউডারে দ্বিগুণ উজ্জ্বলতা। নতুন রিন অ্যাডভান্সড অর্ধেক পাউডারে দ্বিগুণ উজ্জ্বলতা।
স্প্রাইট বড় বোতলের সাথে স্প্রাইট মিন্ট ফ্রি। রিফ্রেশিং টেস্টে জাস্ট কুল থাকো।
উজ্জ্বলতার উপহার মাত্র 50 টাকায়। গ্লো অ্যান্ড লাভলি সিরাম ক্রিম এর মাল্টিভিটামিন সিরাম ত্বকের 3 স্তর গভীরে যায় আর দেয় এইচডি উজ্জ্বলতা। গ্লো অ্যান্ড লাভলি সিরাম ক্রিম মাত্র 50 টাকা।
The batsman made his ground before the wicket broken. I made my decision big skin.
Yeah, just wanting to make sure, absolutely certain that the bat was grounded and all that sort of stuff. So not out, 80 for 2.
They've exactly gone at 10 runs and an over. 80. 2 in 8 overs. Ruel Mia back in the attack. It is a good surface. Ball coming nicely onto the bat. That's why we see the batters were backing themselves up to play some big shots. And already 6 sixes and 3 fours in this innings of 81.
Well, Utter, I was chatting with Gumany Silver, the chief curator here. And I was asking about that. And I said, what do you reckon about this pitch here? Do you think they use it for the playoffs and that? And he says, maybe. Just want to see how this plays out. But the one with the AstroTurf on, I think that's pitch number 6. Guys, a short one, worth a crack. Good height. Good effort from Ruan. Yeah, he said we're going to go back to that for Saturday. And just give it another look and see what's going on with it. But there are options. And I think out of all of them, I tell you, I noticed this had more of a covering of grass. I know they put the grass clippings and roll them in, which helps with, a lot more live grass. And I think some of the other dry ones that have been around. But that's it's a good surface, and it showed with the runs in the first game today, didn't it?
Given straight away. Oh, and is he going to go for the review or not?
For what? Go for
it's
what?
A good
Go for what?
partnership. It's a very good partnership. Has to have a discussion, but he thinks he's gone because he's not asked for the review. So partnership broken.
Oh, I want to have a look at this down the line. Oh, we're going to check this. Oh, you're kidding. No. The Cardinals sin, particularly when it's a wicket. Full delivery. So, that is just unforgivable in a way. T20 we go on about this so often. Back foot. Coming, keep coming. Can't believe luck here. Even without there, let's have a look, looking. Oh yeah, pitching. Well, I'll tell you what, the angle there. I'd love to see that with the ball tracker, because that, to me, in a way, that could have skidded past off stump, I reckon. The freebie. So it doesn't matter if he gets out, but man, you just simply cannot bowl no balls in T20. So there's the red one inside. So yeah, the transgression there is the bat one there. So you can't do that with your back foot. Way too far out. That's why I think also down the line that LBW would have been difficult. Could be, did he hit this? Has he got something on it? No, but he's got something on it, has he? But anyway, we got. Wide he is. It's a no ball anyway, but geez, that's still got 4 feet to go. You see, hit him right on the crease. It's still got 4 feet to go, cricket lovers.
Just going back to that dismissal, I also had the feeling that he could have actually gone for the review because of the angle that he has come in. Well, he's gone. Done. Was cutting from so wide. What happens that you don't pick up a wicket, you give a free hit, and he still keeps batting. Short one. Oh. Ronnie T has gone through. 89 for 2.
উকি ঝুঁকি মারার অভ্যাসটা বদলান, 1 নম্বরে আসেন।
লিমিটলেস ভিডিও প্যাকে ভিডিও দেখার 1 নম্বর এক্সপেরিয়েন্স।
টিউশন করি আমার একমাত্র উপার্জন ছিল, আমি ওই টাকাটা বিকাশেই জমা দিই আর কি। দায়িত্ব ছিল আমার ছোট ভাইকে যদি একটা বিদেশে পাঠাইতে পারি, এটা যখন ম্যাচিউর হয়ে যাবে তখন এটা ক্যাশ আউট চার্জ লাগবে না।
বিকাশ অ্যাপে ডিপিএস, টাকা জমায় সারা দেশ।
আপনজনদের চেহারা যে কাপড়গুলোতে ভেসে ওঠে তার যত্ন হতে হয় স্পেশাল। তাই আমার ভরসা যুগ যুগ ধরে এক্সপার্ট ডিটারজেন্ট জেট।
Now, would you believe it? We've already called the over, and now we see that it's a no ball. So he has to go and bowl another ball. It's all happening in this over. As the second one, he's the overstep. I don't know whether it's to overstep or it's the back foot. Second bouncer. The over. And it's been called no ball. Oh, might have another look at that. Might be a little bit high. Picking up 2 runs. Is it down over now? Yeah, it is. After 9, it's 92 for 2.
এই যে হিরোইন রেডি, আগে হিরোইন তো সেজে নেই। আহা হা, ঠান্ডা ঠান্ডা হাওয়াতে করব তাই যেমন চাই। উইন্টারও এমন সফট স্কিন কি করে? নতুন ভ্যাসলিন ডিপ রিস্টোর সিরাম এন্ড লোশন, যা উইন্টারও ত্বক রাখে নরম এবং কোমল।
বিজলি কেবলস যে কোনো স্থাপনার বৈদ্যুতিক সংযোগকে রাখে নিরাপদ। এর স্কিন কোটেড ইনসুলেশন সম্পূর্ণ ফায়ার রিটার্ডেন্ট, তাই বিজলি কেবলস নিজেই নিজেকে নেভায়।
বিজলি কেবলস,
নিরাপদ আজীবন।
Chuckle about it, but all's well that ends well. It was certainly around waist height or just below, so it was okay. Still a dozen off that 9th over. Going at just over 10, so this is good for the Kings, who were asked to bat first. Runs on the board. See what they can do in the field. Dear old Chittagong. This fellow's busy. That's what I like about Khawaja Nuffy. Someone who's brought up a half century just like that. Of 27, salutes the heavens. 5 sixes and 1 4. He has been a man on a mission in a hurry.
Now this is his first match this season. He has picked up a wonderful 50. Look at that strike at 185 of just 27 balls. Oh, he means business. He's nailed that. That's gone the distance. It's starting to play some really good shots here, Mohammad Mithun.
And just too much flight. He's length there in the slot zone. Mohammad Mithun says, I'm not missing out on this. Whoa, UT. Yeah, he knew it. Passes himself.
What about this one? Another one. Better because it's gone down the ground, brings up the 100 for Chittagong.
Yeah, we need the tracker on this. As you say, he's gone straighter with it. Little shimmy across. Much cleaner. Little punch. Yeah, hardly any follow through. It's the short arm punch. Whoa, yeah, nice. That has gone the journey.
Oh, would have been a brilliant catch. Ariful Haq. Not an easy one. Nearly made it.
And for his sins, he smashed his knee when he landed. Lucky here, it's a mishit. Captain. Oh, he did sort of get there just about, but very good effort. No avail. Duffy, man, he is, isn't he? He's busy and rotating the strike. If he's not rotating the strike, he's smashing sixes.
It's a very good addition to the Chittagong Kings 11. See a batter come and do what he has done so far. Why not? 15 already in this over. Goes for the reverse, lucky. Just over the top of the keeper. But let's still pick up a single and retain the strike. 16 in that over after 10. 108 for 2.
উকি ঝুঁকি মারার অভ্যাসটা বদলান, 1 নম্বরে আসেন।
লিমিটলেস ভিডিও প্যাকে ভিডিও দেখার 1 নম্বর এক্সপেরিয়েন্স।
কম্বি নাগা ঝাল কম্বি নাগা ঝাল
ঝাল লাগে তাই ভাল লাগে।
নতুন ক্লোজ আপ তোমাকে দেয় 6 গুণ বেশি ফ্রেশনেস। এখন ট্রিপল ফ্রেশ ফর্মুলার সাথে মুখের কোনায় কোনায় পরিষ্কার করে, জীবাণু থেকে সুরক্ষা দেয়, 12 ঘন্টা পর্যন্ত সতেজ নিঃশ্বাস।
Bring out the current rate, 216 is on the cards. The manner in which these two are batting in the middle, wouldn't be surprised if it goes up to the 230 mark. Halfway through, 108 for 2, the perfect launching pad. The skipper with the new find, Nafe, have really thrashed the ball about. Ahmad Mitoon on a 43 of 26. 20 dot balls, 26 singles, but look at the sixes, 8 of them. Comparison with 3 boundaries. Samiullah Shinwari gave away 16 runs in his first over. Will be under pressure, that's for sure. The two batters really looking to go after the bowling. Mithun in particular. Oh, the ball had a little bit of purchase on it, played with the turn into the deep for a single.
Good evening, Shamim. Good evening, all those along with us on this broadcast. Mohammad Mithun, he's shown signs of what he can do. So far in the tournament. Hasn't quite gone on often enough. What a wonderful platform they have worked on to get themselves into this position.
Down the leg side, easy enough to pick it out and help yourself to a single. Thought you could have done slightly better with that. The opportunity was there with the ball drifting down the leg side, but he's looked very calm and collected, hasn't he? Not been flustered at all. Take that, and it's gone. He went for the big one, did Nafe. Disappointed that he didn't get the meaty part of the bat. But that was a very well-judged catch in the deep.
Yeah, you can see the disappointment on his face. His reaction after the catch was taken, but if you have a look here, he's hit the ball and you can see he's got concern on his face already because he feels he hasn't got enough. Sajidul Rippon, the substitute fielder, takes the catch. And the man who set a wonderful platform has to go for 52. It's Nelson for 3.
আমার ওয়াইফ বলছিল যে টাকাটা জমানোর জন্য আমার ছেলের জন্য। বিকাশে করার কারণ ছিল ক্যাশ আউটে কোনো চার্জ নাই, বাড়তি কোনো কাগজেরও কোনো ঝামেলা নাই।
বিকাশ অ্যাপে ডিপিএস, টাকা জমায় সারা দেশ।
কাপড় নষ্ট, হাত নষ্ট, জীবন নষ্ট।
সারপ্রাইজ! ক্রয়ের জন্য ভিজিট করুন ভিশন শোরুম কিংবা অথবা.com-এ।
সার্ফ এক্সেল 150 না 120
সারা মাসের কঠিন দাগ দূর হবে মাত্র 120 টাকায়।
Scored 48 of 18 balls in the last match. Took them to a win. Devastating. The batting was really didn't give the opportunity to the opposition to keep him quiet. How is he going to go today? Samiullah Shinwari will be pretty happy with that wicket. It's getting the ball to get some purchase off the wicket. It's just that it's pitching outside the off stump and turning away.
I think the other problem he had here is he got this towards the toe end of the bat. That being a little bit higher in the meatier part, I think he might have cleared the boundary, and he was taking on the larger boundary as well.
The flourish of the bat was there, the full swing of the bat, you're right. Just a little bit awry with the timing because it had got the lower part of the bat. Overdone after 11, it's 113 for 3.
উকি ঝুঁকি মারার অভ্যাসটা বদলান, 1 নম্বরে আসেন।
লিমিটলেস ভিডিও প্যাকে ভিডিও দেখার 1 নম্বর এক্সপেরিয়েন্স।
কোন মহাদেশের পুরোটাই বরফ?
এই যে ইন্টারভিউ বোর্ডে আমার ব্রেন পুরা ফ্রিজ হয়ে গেছে, কি যে করি।
ওকে দাও লুচি ঝালমুড়ি ওয়াসাবি পাঞ্চ। লুচি ঝালমুড়ি খাও মাথার জ্যাম ছাড়া।
স্প্রাইট বড় বোতলের সাথে স্প্রাইট মিন্ট ফ্রি। রিফ্রেশিং টেস্টে জাস্ট কুল থাকো।
The best strike rate with the criteria of minimum 50 balls faced. He tops the list. Haider Ali 198.7. Maidul Islam Onkon 184. Kyle Mayer is not here anymore. Tisela Pereira has also gone with a good strike rate. Kushdil Shah has also gone away. He's had a 175 strike rate. But here's someone who is going to carry on in his merry way. The skipper Mohammad Mitoon just easing towards that 50 mark. He's just lost his partner after a very good partnership, very quick partnership. Ahidul, the bowler, will be under pressure, gone at 12.32, 39 runs already. Chops it away, doesn't quite make the requisite contact, gets the single nevertheless. Mitoon walks across. He tries to bowl it further away from him. Does well in the fact that does not allow Mitoon to get full bat on that one.
Yeah, I think that one just sat in the surface. Didn't quite come onto the bat as he expected.
Oh, it's in the air for a while. Not the most controlled shot. It's ambling through for a single. Getting closer to that 50 mark. 48.
ঝরঝরে ঝড়ের জন্য আমি ব্যবহার করি ভিশন রাইস কুকার। মাল গালানোর ঝামেলা নেই। রাইস কুকার।
ভিশন শোরুম ভিশন শোরুম
Nice. Haider Ali thought about 2 runs, but realized that he hadn't quite found the gap as well as he would have wanted to allow that to happen. But it's a good over. 1 ball to go, 4 from it. Needs to make sure he finishes well here, Nahidul.
Yeah, it's gone at around 11 runs and over in the previous overs.
সিরামিন লোশন, যা উইন্টারও ত্বক রাখে নরম এবং কোমল।
আপনার প্রবলেম কি? এত পালায় বানান কেন? দেখান কি ম্যাজিক জানেন, এখনই দেখান।
আরেকদিন ম্যাজিক হার্বাল টুথপেস্ট দূর করে দুর্গন্ধ সৃষ্টিকারী দাঁতের সমস্যা। ইয়েস, দেখাও তোমার ম্যাজিক।
Quicker, flatter, but allows the batter to get behind it and tonk it away. That's easy. Got into position very quickly. That was a long hop and got the punishment it deserved.
Yeah, he's bowled it very quickly. He's trying to make sure that the batter doesn't get under the ball, but in the process bowls it too short. 91.5 k's an hour, that one. Acres of space to put that through.
And in the marauding mood Haider Ali is in at the moment. He's not going to escape with that. This is nice. Nice, delicate little closing of the fist and this getting the single, soft hands.
Yeah, so we've talked all day about the shorter boundary, which is down to the grandstand, and it's easier to get your sixes, etc. that end. That bigger boundary, though, if you're hitting the ball along the ground, the gap between the fielders is wider.
There he goes. There's a fielder. The 2 wider gap you're talking about, but they did manage to come around and get behind that. Mitoon inches closer. For a moment, we thought he was going to get to his 50 there.
Yeah, so my point is, with those fielders further apart, then you've got better opportunity to get the boundaries as opposed to the sixes.